People know I'm in here. Oh, where are the chat channels? Where are the chat channels? Chat channels, chat channels. Are they gone? Voice channels. All right. Oh, I think I'm in a voice channel. All right, let's let some people know I'm in here. All right. Okay, so actually, let me jump over to the trading idea. I hope my microphone's working. Let me just make sure that the okay, I think that's working. Okay. I am on a delay. Just make sure. Well, in the meantime, while I wait for the delay to catch up, I got this sampler pack. Wow, this thing looks delicious. There's some Garcias in here, some Romeo and Julietas, some Monte Cristos in here. It wasn't bad. I think it was like $100. There's 10 cigars in there. I think it was like $100, something like that. There's a price on here somewhere. Oh no! It was only $90. So that ain't bad. So I know I've had many of these cigars. I feel like it's Christmas. I just got this over the weekend. Let's see, how do you open this thing? Oh, look at this. Oh wow, check it out. Can you kind of see that? This was a sampler. I didn't know it was going to open like this. Look at that. My friend at the cigar store put this underneath the counter for me. This is probably a display for him. Wow, what am I going to do? Oh, let's do a Romeo and Juliet. No, I've had those before. Had that before. Oh, I don't think I've had this before. This is a Casa de Garcia. And let's see. Oh, it's stiff. I like a good stiff cigar. Oh, it's got a good smell. And hang on. Now on cigars, you could either straight cut them, or you could just a cheap. You don't need an expensive one. This is a V notch where it actually puts like a V notch groove in your cigar. And again, you don't need an expensive one. Just on this like lighter, you got like a little extendable punch where you could actually punch a hole in there. It's just whatever you enjoy. Don't let anybody tell you how to enjoy your own cigar or if there's a right way or a wrong way. I think I want to go ahead and do a V-notch on this because it is a little bit stiff. And you just put that in there, kind of press in a little bit. And you can kind of see how it puts a V-notch in there. Oh, man. This is a stiff cigar, though. So I'm looking for my... Where the freak is it? Oh, man, this is stiffish. This This is really stiff. You need some lung power on this one. And again, this is not the proper tool. This is not the proper tool, but I am going to. Let me share my screen here so you guys can kind of see it. There ain't nobody in here, but let me start sharing the screen anyway. But yeah. Oh, actually, I'm not streaming here, so. Oh my goodness. Oh geez. I'm just kind of loosening it up a little bit. They actually have tools for this. I can't find mine. Actually, let me light this the right way. Let me get a couple. Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh. Kind of just warm it up a little bit. Kind of just warm it up a little bit. Rotate it. You don't want to burn it. That is not bad. That is not bad. This is gorgeous. I love this box. I'm so glad I got it. I'm so glad my friend set it aside for me. So hang on a second. Let me just check if that is working. Oh, let me slide this over here. Hang on, guys. Hang on, all. Hang on. I am on a delay. We're going to talk a little bit of crypto. I am actually streaming on YouTube right now, so I'm not going to say some of those deadly words. Doc Boogie, Smoking Hot Girl, Iron Mike, all you guys. Bear with me, guys. I know I bore you guys to death sometimes with the crypto talk. I'm going to be playing all the games, but I just wanted to make a quick video for some of my crypto pals. And I'm going to make a little bit of a cheat sheet for them. The last time, well, let's go through some of these last time. We're going to go over the 786 butterfly again, and I'm going to show you a cheat that's going to catch multiple harmonic patterns, and you won't have to commit to memory so many harmonic patterns. Here's just pages of harmonic patterns, and these aren't even all of them. And these will lead you astray if you just follow the tables, because there's rules that apply with these harmonic patterns, and different harmonic patterns have different rules. So it's not as easy as just going to a chart. So I am going to consolidate this for you. And if you follow what I write down, and I have it all written out, so at some point you could just kind of, I'll post this on I'll take this stream, I'll condense it down into like a few minute video, and you can just take a screenshot and print it out, and then you'll have all the rules that'll catch, you know, probably a dozen of these harmonic patterns with surprising accuracy. So again, we're not going to go over what harmonic patterns, we've done that before, but let's go ahead here in this Lithium Americas Corporation. From a previous video, you knew that if we were in this butterfly pattern. First off, let me whenever, and I actually put it in the name of this video, and we made a video already on the butterfly, but whenever that first retracement right there, whenever that first retracement is 786, I want you to immediately start thinking about butterfly patterns. And I updated I updated the cheat notes so that it's going to capture so many other butterflies. So let me just turn this off. Let me get rid of that. Let me turn off this retracement here. And then later on, we're going to go over just quickly the A, B, C, D, the C pony, seahorse. We're going to go over those as well, and then make a separate video just for those, because those are also super important. So let me just hide this real quick. Okay, so here's the screenshot. And let me make it it's big. Hopefully you guys can see this. It's big. Let me get my big head out of the way. Let me get my big head out of the way so you can kind of make that a little bit smaller. Maybe put that over to the side a little bit. Go ahead and take a screenshot. Print this out. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to know. I'm calling this the 786 Butterfly Plus. Nobody else is gonna call it this. It's kind of like my own little invention. So I'm gonna go over real quick what these rules are, and then I'm gonna show you in implementation, how they work. So it's an ABC or an XABCD pattern, a 4-leg 5-point reversal pattern. Whenever that first retracement of the AB leg, when it's 786, you gotta just put in your head that we're looking for butterflies, or we're gonna start looking for variations of them. That we're going to start looking for like an anti-noose cipher. I'm not going to give you the rules for an anti-noose cipher or the noose cipher, the Navarro 200. All these will be captured in what I'm going to outlay for you right now. So these are the rules. 7/8. This is the second most common, after the Gartley pattern. And the Gartley pattern, as you remember, is a temporary pullback and then typically a continuation of the trend. What a butterfly is, or variations of the butterfly, is typically the end of a trend and the start of a new bottom. So what I mean by that real quick is that, so here's the trend. Obviously we're putting in lower lows, lower highs. And we just kind of came down and tagged. So our trend was, to the downside. Now, what a butterfly signals typically is that this is going to be your end point, or this is going to be your end point. And then our new trend is going to start up in that direction. I know that's really sloppy, so let me get rid of all that stuff. Our trend is down. We have a downward trend. And what a butterfly, and if they fit the rules that I'm going to lay out for you right now, what that typically ends is that, this is going to be your bottom, and you're going to start a new trend upwards. So real quick, so let's go over the rest of the rules. The XB has to be the 786. Said it 7 times. It's in the name of the video. AC. Right, and when I say AC, when you use the drawing tool in TradingView, it's really the BC leg retracement of the AB leg. But when I say, or down here, when I say AC, it's really what I'm looking at right there. So the AC should be 382, or it should be the 886. Doesn't have to be. It's better if it is. But it could be anywhere in between there. Now, and then the next leg is the BD leg, right? It should ideally be the 1618 or the 2618. Sometimes you'll see it as the 2.24 often. But it needs to be ideally the 1618 or the 2618, sometimes the 2.24. It doesn't have to be that exactly, but but those are the two most common that you're going to see. And then likewise, the XD pattern needs to be the 1127 or the 1618. And and then this might get a little wonky here, but not really. But you don't need to know why, but just understand that if the BD ratio to the XD, the BD ratio to the XD, when these things match, or when they pair, it's best. And when I say pair, I mean if the BD is the 1618 and the XD is the 1127, that's a pair. And if it actually pairs with the 382 on the, let me see if I could draw this on top of this. So if these right here all pair up, that is mucho grande. And likewise, if the 886, the 2618, the 1618 on the AC, BD, and XD legs or ratios, if those happen to pair, it's just that much stronger. And then just some kind of just some good to know facts. If this AC leg happens to be 382, then in most circumstances, the BD leg will be 1618. And again, it's here in this first kind of column, 382. The BD leg is most likely the 1618. And if the AC leg happens to be the 886, then very, very likely your BD leg, which is this leg right here, or this retracement, is very likely going to be the 2618. And then also some fun facts, good to know, and it'll just make this that much stronger. If AB equals CD, at the very minimum to have a butterfly, that has to be true. When it spikes it perfectly, you have a very, very, very strong butterfly. I'm going to show you here in just a second what I mean by that. Well, and then I'm going to show you, once I show you that, I'm going to show you alternately if the CD is the 127 or the 127% of AB, or if the CD leg, and when I say CD leg, that's this leg right here, if it's the 1618 of this AB leg, then it's also super, super strong. So what do I mean by if I say AB equals CD? And again, none of these are really written in concrete. So, but let me draw this one first so you can kind of see it. So here, that's our AB leg right there. Let me make it yellow. Let me zoom in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Actually, let me go out to like the 6 hours so you can kind of see it a little bit better. So here's our AB leg, right? Now, if AB equals CD, all you have to do is like grab it, drag it, and look at that. You see how AB equals CD? It matches it in slope and time, and it matches it in length. So it looks like we're getting a reversal here. I have this still, I think I jiggled it a little bit, but from a past video, we were projecting a possible butterfly all the way down to like $12. Yeah, all the way down to like $12. And I was actually thinking about being a buyer down here, you know, if this potential pattern played out. I think we're turned around, and I'm not going to add more stuff to the sauce by going over the MDX indicators, which everybody should have, or the support and resistance zones or anything. We're just looking at one aspect of TA, of trend analysis. We're just looking at the harmonic patterns. Don't base your trades off of solely this. But that was my potential trade setup before. But I think it is this right here now. And I think this butterfly, let's make sure it follows all the rules here. 786. This has to be, this is a must. The AC, it should be 382 or 886. It's somewhere between, and it's very close to a fib level. I'll take that. And then the BD leg, it's very close to the 1618. If you discount wicks and things like that, it's going to nail the 1618. And then the XD must be 1127. This is a must be 1127 or the 1618. I add on to that the AB leg just happens to equal the CD leg, and that it matches it in slope and time. That's a big plus. So this is a very strong butterfly, and I actually have also additional confluence with indicators and some other TA that I was looking at. So this actually is really panning out. So once we identify this as a butterfly pattern or a potential butterfly patterns, then before I talk about that, it's very possible that the CD leg extends down to 127 or the 1618 of the AB. And how do we get there? You're going to just do a fib retracement, and then all you have to I'll put it out here to the side, and you're actually going to draw it backwards. And you can see, let me move this down here. Sometimes it's the 127 or the 1618 of the AB leg, which actually, if you discount wicks, we're kind of there, or it could potentially, go down a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. If you follow all these rules, they may not be the most perfect, beautiful butterflies. They may actually be a Navarro 200 or an anti-alt, Nenstar, they might be something else technically, but just follow these rules as far as as a butterfly. And it could be a max butterfly, it could be an alt butterfly. Alt butterfly? No, it could be like a max butterfly. Technically, this could be potentially land perfectly on one of these other, dozens and dozens and dozens. I don't even know how many there are. There's not even all of them on there. But if you follow these rules, then you will nail quite a few harmonics. And just call them a butterfly. It's fine to just call it a butterfly. And then the butterfly, again, remember, is a reversal of the continuing trend. So hopefully we're looking for some up move. And I actually did buy some LAC, Lithium America's Core. I just spot bought some and moving up. So, and then what is our targets on this? Our targets are very, very simple. Our targets are right there at the B point. That's our take profit number 1. The C point is our take profit number 2. Our take profit number 3 is A, the A point. And then also sometimes in some harmonics, it's the AD move if you wanted to do a fib retracement. On the butterfly, I'm telling you to do the 1618 of the CD leg. So let's just do a fib retracement of the CD leg and get our take profit number 4, which is this point right here. That would be our take profit number 4. For this pattern to complete, it doesn't have to hit all the take profits. It only has to hit 1, technically, to complete. This is just actually very pretty the way it kind of worked out. There's no rule that says it can't deep dive like that, or there's no rule that says it can't extend out like that. But again, the more you're off of the general rules, the less likely that it is actually indeed a harmonic pattern. So let me just drop this up here again. you wanted to take a screenshot of this, and let me get down on the bottom of that. Get up on the top of that. And yeah, and again, when I have written down the 1127, if it's 1114, if it's 108, if it's 1.3, you could discount wicks. You could go to volume area, point of controls at the tops and the bottoms. Sometimes just can't the bionic can't. They're very rarely are these ever going to hit just perfect and nail the theoretical ratio or retracement. But yeah, go ahead and take a screenshot of that. Boom. Follow these rules. These are the rules. All these rules will get you. It'll get you everything. It'll get you everything. Let's see if we could go down here. If we go into, it'll get you right here. It'll get you a. And I don't think anybody else online really explains this, but it'll get you the butterfly A. It'll get you the butterfly. I think it'll actually get you it'll get you Gartley A. It'll get you no, it won't. Yeah, it should get you the max bat. It'll capture quite a few of these harmonic patterns, and you don't have to know the rules and the ratios, in your head of all these other dozens and dozens of harmonic patterns. Just follow these rules here and trust me. And we'll see how it pans out. And again, just like anything, any TA or any indicator, harmonic patterns don't always pan out. Butterflies are the second most after Gartley that you're going to come across. And they're very they have a very high success rate. They do have a very, very high success rate. And again, though, too, also, the zombie apocalypse is coming, and it's a kind of a horrible situation for stocks in general, and just about anything can happen. But yeah, so I wanted to do that. I wanted to put these rules out, and I hope this helps you guys. And again, just don't use these as far as trading. It's in confluence with so many other things. It's in confluence with your, your other TA. It's in confluence with your indicators, in confluence with the news, I suppose. Yeah. And then, the other thing I wanted to go over in this video, and possibly make a second video, is, let's check out this copper right here. Yeah, let's check out this copper. If you remember from past videos, we had this Gartley, and if you could, and I'll do the same thing with the Gartley. I'll do a 618 Gartley Plus that will incorporate a whole bunch of other ratios and rules and should be and must be numbers that'll not just capture, just what a true Gartley is, but it'll also capture, a bunch of other harmonic patterns. And then if you follow, and I'll update this. This is from a past video when we just did the Gartley. I'll update this, and I'm going to call it Gartley Plus, and it'll capture a whole bunch more if you just follow those rules. But down here, if you remember this right here, this was our initial Gartley. For example, this is a Gartley A right here, this orange. It could also be, it also fits the description of a max butterfly. When I do the 618 Gartley Plus updated video, the updated video rules will capture the Gartley A and the max butterfly in one set of rules. So you don't have to have pages and pages of, you won't have to have pages and pages of patterns and rules and all that stuff. It'll be just in one little set, just a quick and easy Cliff Notes cheat code to a lot of these. So let me turn that off real quick, though. Let me turn this off real quick. But this was our original Gartley pattern. Now, the Gartley pattern is the most common harmonic pattern that you're going to find. And what the Gartley pattern is that the general trend, if you remember from the previous video, the general trend is upwards. The Gartley pattern is just a temporary reversal and then a continuation of the pattern. It's a temporary reversal, and then the pattern, continues upwards like that. That's what a Gartley does. The butterfly is usually the pattern's going down. You hit your butterfly, and the butterfly signals that that's your bottom, and you're gonna start a new trend coming up. But the Gartley, though, when you find them, your trend was upwards, and your trend is just doing a little temporary pullback, and then it's going to continue upwards. But we'll go over that a little bit more when I do the Gartley Plus and add some more rules to this cheat sheet here. But what I wanted to really show you was the ABCD pattern. But also, too, we were in this trade. We actually caught this bottom down here. And then we jumped out of the trade, actually, because it hit this 1-2. Actually, let's go ahead and pull the... let's pull. Now, again, on the butterfly, it was a retracement of the CD leg. On the Gartley, it's a retracement of the A to D leg. So let's just go ahead and pull a retracement down there, and you can see like our upper target of the Gartley was the 1618. It stalled. It hit 3 times. It hit 3 times on this 1272. It hit 3 times on there, and in the past video I said it just ran out of juice. I don't think we're going to get up to the 1618. And that's that yellow circle. That's actually from a past video. Let's get rid of that. But from today, it looks like it's on the march, and it actually might hit this target up here of the 1618. So this Gartley back here is actually driving the herd. Potentially, we might hit this 1618, $4.11, here on copper. Okay, but that's kind of rehashing the Gartley. What I want to go over is the ABCD patterns. So this is your typical, and this is what you're going to see over and over and over and over again. You're going to see a ABCD pattern, ABCD pattern. It's just a zigzag pattern, ABCD. Yeah. A, B, or, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. You just see it over and over again in the charts. You see it in all time frames. But what an ABCD pattern, this is the best rules for the ABCD pattern if you see this on the chart somewhere. This is a very, very strong reversal pattern if this initial AC leg or the BC leg is actually a retracement of either the 786 or the 618 of retracement. And the drawing tool you're going to use is this one over here. It's the third one down. It's ABCD. Just take that, and it'll start you out with ABCD. Not to be confused with the cipher pattern, which is a 4-point pattern. That's your 4-point pattern. That's this one right here on the top, or actually, the top 2. We want to do the ABCD pattern, which is a 4.3 leg pattern, a zigzag pattern. Everybody here knows what a zigzag pattern. That's what this is, ABCD. So let's get rid of that. So here I drew out 2 ABCD patterns. And again, for the ABCD pattern, the classic ones, it needs to be either the 7/8 or the 6/1/8 retracement. And the BD is either the 1272 or the 1618. They don't have to be paired up. 618 doesn't have to be. A lot of people will tell you, just double the 618 and you get the 1272. Double the 786 and you get the 1618. It does not have to be paired. You could do the 618 and have the 16 up here on your BD ratio. Or you could have the 786 and the 1272. In fact, they are typically like this. And ideally, the AB leg will equal the CD leg. And what I mean by that here, I have it drawn here on the AB leg. Just take it and then pull it over to there. And you can see how the 786 gets you your 1281. This does not have to be 1281. This could be the 1618. But you could just take a screenshot of this, and I'll just do the same thing over here. This is a perfect world. This would be a perfect ABCD pattern. And again, I'm going to say it again. This does not have to be the 1618. This could be the let me put that over there. This could technically be the 1272 or I'm sorry, yeah, the 1272. It could look like that, but you're going to typically see it, up like that. That is with the if your initial retracement is 786 or 621, this is your typical zigzag pattern. When this reverses, it opens the door to so many other harmonic patterns. And then your next leg will most likely complete onto some kind of other harmonic pattern. And then, happy days, off to the races. Because there's just so many harmonic patterns that start out with the 786 or the 626 that have a ratio up here of either 1272 or 1618. It doesn't matter, interchangeable. So that's your. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to end this short for a little while. I'm gonna have to come back and do this. Maybe I could do it in 1 minute. This is your other one. This is the C pony. If you have the instead of the 618 or 786, if you have the 318 or the 32 or the 50, it's what you call a C pony. And then your BD is either going to be the 1618 or the 2618. Could be the 3618, the 4618, the 5618. But rarely, it's usually the 1618 or the 2618. And then when you have an initial C pony, that's your C pony. And when it turns into a C horse is, and these are your targets. That's your target number one. You duplicate that and you come over here. That's your target number two. That's your C pony turning into a C horse. So your classic ABCD is starts off with your 618 and the 786, and then you have to marry it up with the 12 or the 16 on your next ratio. And then your C pony, this is also another very, very powerful one. If your first retracement is the 318 or the 0.5, then in your next leg up, you get a continuation, and it's either the 1618 or the 2618. This opens the door to a tremendous amount of harmonic patterns, and so I'm gonna have to actually cut this short because I got baby duty, and I'm gonna go play some Barbies. But in about an hour, I'm gonna come back. In about an hour, I got to come back. The wife had to go somewhere, and I'll be back in about an hour. So, man, I apologize, guys, but I gotta run. I will be back in an hour, though. So if anybody's hanging here, I'll stop the video now, and when we come back, we could just kind of shoot the shit, and hopefully just shoot the shit. All right, thank you, guys. I gotta go catch. Hang on.